Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. We are back in the wonderful world of Icarus. I'm sad. I, I'm sad today because the developers came out with an update a couple weeks ago and they nerfed my bags or my pouches, whatever we want to call them. These pouches, yes. So the reason why I want to mention this today, and let me throw this out there. I know it's been a few weeks since we've been in Icarus. I apologize for that. I was working on other projects, other games that I really enjoyed. Still love this game. It's still one of my favorite games. So I know I mentioned my last episode that I purchased all of the expansion packs, Elysium, Prometheus, and so I still fully intend to do episodes on all of those new areas. Thank you for your continued support on Icarus. Again, this is one of my favorite games. I know some of you people have come to this channel for Icarus and continue to stay here. So I want you to rest assured I am going to continue covering this game. What I want to talk about today, first thing, is these pouches, and this is why I'm sad. They nerfed these. So as you can see, we're drastically overweight now. We're at 271, and my max weight is 227 kilograms. So I used to be able to log on. I'd hit the sort button, and it would make my weight way below this. So what they did again, they nerfed these pouches. So the reason I want to bring this up is because this affects several videos that I made. I made a video on the base in the bag, and I'm carrying, which is this one right here. I'm carrying base parts in this pouch. I'm not going to be able to carry this around anymore. I've got all my medical in here. I've got this one. I've got trail markers. This one I've got my biofuel cans, my biofuel deep mining drill, portable, a lot of stuff that I carried around that I really depended on having on me all the time. So now I'm gonna have to rethink this and decide what I really want to carry around. This pouch has 75 items in it. That's extra arrows, pickaxe, my tools. This one's got some random things I don't really need. So what I'm gonna have to do first is I'm gonna drop off a bunch of this stuff, get my weight down so we're not crawling around. And then the main focus of this video is they came out with, this is my happy part of the day. They came out with a new patch this week on fishing. And I love fishing in the game. It's one of my favorite things in any survival game. I love fishing. So we're gonna take a look at that. So let me just dump some of this stuff off, these bags, and for now, until I figure out what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dump all these in here. Hopefully get my weight down where it's manageable. Oh, it's already there. So let's see. If I carry my bait, that's a lot of weight. Anyway, I'm going to have to play around with this and just decide what I can carry around and get away with. That puts me at, I can still carry my, what I call a base in the bag, and still maintain the weight that I need. So for now, that's what I'm going to do. I'll take a look at the rest of the stuff later. Okay, so let's get on to the fishing portion. And they also have a new rod that we're going to unlock that rod. It's a carbon rod. But what I want to do first is walk in here and look at the water and see if we can see the new fish. So there was basically 3 types of fish that they started the game with, and it's been that way ever since. The piranhas that everybody hates, and I don't remember the other 2, but now there's like 70 different kinds of fish in different areas. Of course, some of the fish will be in like the winter biome, and some will be in the desert biome, I'm sure. But I want to check and see what. Oh, that's a big fish right there. So right now, I just want to take a look and see what we've got just in our little base area here, our base lake. So we're gonna unlock this carbon rod and craft it, and I think it's supposed to, well, I'll show you the stats on it. We should have a chance of catching the new fish. So let's go to our skill tree, and our tech tree, sorry, and it's in tier 2. So, you know, early on in the game, you can get into this thing. So early on in the game, you can actually unlock it. However, it would probably be mid-game before you're actually making carbon fiber. So the stats on this thing are going to be minus 15% perceived threat, plus 5% time to hook fish, 20% chance to catch unique fish, which is awesome. 20%, that's pretty good. Plus 25% fishing capture zone size. And then attachment slot for fishing lures. Okay? So to get to that, we already had the only rod we've unlocked was the wooden fishing rod. We're gonna unlock the refined fishing wood rod, and then that will allow us to craft the carbon fishing rod. All right, and that is crafted in the fishing bench. Okay, same place everything is crafted. So our fishing bench is right here. Now this bench, if you don't have it already, it provides two things. You can craft rods and lures here, and then this side allows us to fillet fish. So I believe the ratio is if you catch a fish, it's like 1 fillet. I think this breaks it down to 2. We're gonna try it out. All right, so let's build our new carbon rod. Okay, so it's just got the 3 slots here: wood fishing rod, refined wood fishing rod, which is just refined wood, iron ingots, and rope. And then the new one, the carbon rod, I need 8 carbon fiber screws and rope. Alright, carbon fiber, I should have some over here. Got 4. Hit J, go to items. This makes it easy to find. Carbon fiber right here. And we need the carbon paste, which is made... Carbon paste is made out of aluminum ingots, epoxy, organic resin, and silica. Alright, let's just make all the paste we can. Alright, got everything I need now to craft our rod, our carbon rod. Let's go back to the fishing station. It's weird you can barely see it. Alright, there's our carbon fishing rod. And then lures, I don't have any lures unlocked. Let's take a look at that. Basic lure pack. I've got some points to burn. I got 41 points. Well, this takes 10 points. Ooh. Okay. Tackle box. Place to store your fishing lures and latest catch. Inventory contents will not spoil. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Let's make that. Because my fish won't spoil, which is nice. Alright, that's made in the fishing bench also. So I need wood, tree sap, and nails. Alright, let's make the tackle box. Now, do I deploy this? Deploy. Oh, cool. Oh, I like it. Alright, that looks to be facing the same way. I need some type of table or something to set it on, though. Alright, for now, I'll just set it here. How much does it hold? Oh. Oh. You can store your... Okay, I got it now. You can store your fishing rods in here. Oh, no. It holds lures. Place to store your fishing lures and latest catch. Okay, we can put different fishing lures in there. Okay, we'll see how the fish stacks then. Alright, now that we got all that crafted, it's dark. So, let's go ahead and equip this. And it's got the attachment slot for fishing lures. Okay, after looking at this, it doesn't take 10 points to unlock it. It just means there's 10 different lures in there. So let's go ahead and unlock it. Yeah, it just took 1 point. Okay. I thought that was really weird. And then I started looking at the advanced lure pack, and it has 11 items in it. So let's unlock it as well. It's only 1 point. Okay. Now then, let's go back and look at this. So now we have all these different lures we can craft. Oh, interesting. This is iron lure. Plus 20% chance to catch uncommon fish. Plus 10% caught saltwater fish quality. And plus 10% length of caught fish. Well, we're not in saltwater. Let me gather some materials and throw in here. And we'll craft a few lures. Alright, so I've got some materials thrown in here. Let's make a few of these lures. The blue reed lure is for freshwater fish. Plus 10% caught, plus 20% chance to catch uncommon fish, plus 10% weight of caught fish. Let's make one of those. And then I've got some gold thrown in here. This lure looks pretty good. Plus 25% quality of caught fish. Plus 20% fishing capture zone size. Let's build one of those. Let's see if I got any platinum weave. And I know I got black wolf teeth, and I will grant black wolf lure when attached to it. I don't know what to do with these black wolf teeth, so I might as well make a fishing lure. Plus 35% weight of caught fish. I don't know if I have any platinum weave. Let me see if I have any of that. Platinum weave is made by fiber platinum sheath. There we go, platinum weave. And then I need the black wolf tooth. I've got tons of these. All those wolves have been killing. There we go. Black wolf lure. Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3 different lures. And there's a lot more I can make. Let's go up and sleep. I want it to be daylight when we're fishing. Alright, we got a brand new day. Pull it out. Do we hit R? Yeah. There's where we attach our lures to it. Okay. First, though, I'm going to try it with just no lure and see how we have. See what kind of luck we have fishing. Kind of a cloudy day. Hopefully, that'll clear it. Oh, here comes the sun out. Alright, let's just see what we can catch here. Oh yeah, it says on the bottom right, R to change the lure. Alright, let's try this thing out without a lure. I should be able to catch fish without a lure on it. I thought we caught fish with just our regular wooden pole without lures. Maybe not. Alright, let's add a lure. Let's start with the gold. I see fish out there. Come on. There we go. We got Azure Danio. Looks purple. We can get him in. Putting up a bit of a fight. Nice. Okay, that's one we have not had. That's a pretty looking fish. 36% quality. And then it's got the length and the weight, and it's rare. Cool. All right, so that's with our gold lure. Let's try another one. Now we got the sun out. It's a bright, shiny day. I like the little mini fishing game in this game. There comes one. No. There we go. The Sunset Jack. So, in the fishing in this game, you just keep that little blue-green bar on the fish by hitting your left mouse button. There we go. Sunset Jack. Alright, that's one we already had. So let's try a different lure. Let's go with the black wolf lure. Let's see what that'll get us. Maybe something different. Pearl perch. Alright, that's one we had also. Alright, here's another Azure Danio, which we caught one of those. That was our first fish we caught. Yeah, I love that fish. Alright, let's take a look at 30% quality, 497 meters. Yeah, this is still the best one we've caught so far. Alright, let's try our other lure now. The blue reed lure. And let's just walk down a little ways. Always nice to try a different spot. I don't know in this game if it really makes a difference or not, but we're going to try it out. Alright, there's a new fish, the spotted perch. First time we caught one of those. Alright, let's catch one more. Alright, spotted snapper. That's another common fish. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to run over. We've got another water area that's close. And it's down here by where we have our water wheels. So I want to go over there and fish a few times and just see if there's anything different over there. Before we do that, let's check out our tackle box. Let's see if these fish stack. I'm assuming it has to be the same type, doesn't it? No, they don't even stack. Alright, that's disappointing. Will not spoil, but you can only put 2 fish in there, so you'd have to make a lot of tackle boxes. Alright, those are my 2 rare ones. Don't know why I need to keep them. Let's go ahead and fillet this, and I'll show you what... Well, okay, let's test this. So if I just in my inventory, if I convert to chunks, it gives me 2 chunks, okay? Plus 15 food when consumed. Now if I go fillet it at the bench, freshwater fish fillet or fish chunks. So the freshwater, let's see. Plus 1 output per 3.33 kilograms in fish weight. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So let's go with the fish fillet. Just gave us 1 fillet. The chunks should give us 2. I can't store that. No, so this is just for storing lures, okay. And fish. But it says will not spoil. Alright, I've got some wood in here. Let's just throw this in here and cook it up. Alright, so let's run over here to this other place. It's close. And I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, so here's another body of water. What I really want to do is just test and see if we can get... If you really get different fish by fishing in different areas. So let's go over here and fish by this pretty waterfall. And see if we can catch different fish in these different areas. Though I'm not seeing any fish in here, let's see if it matters. Oh. So you don't have to see the fish to be able to catch them. But this is just a regular sunset jack, nothing special. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's a quality, 39%. Okay. So we've caught the sunset jack before, but this one's just a better quality. Okay. So 39% quality. 11 minutes until spoiled. So I think it just makes a difference in those size and weight. So if we go back here to go to fishing record, and then there's all these different kinds of fish we caught. And then it gives us stats on them too. Effective lures, fiber lure, rotten meat lure. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's cool. We just caught the spotted perch, pearl perch. Oh, and it tells us what lures are effective. That's nice. And then this Azure Donio, effective lures, dog tags, rubber lure, poison sac lure, white jelly lure. So, look at all these fish they've added. I'm not sure how many they had before, but a lot of different species. Yeah. So let's go back. Let's go down here and see if we can actually see some fish swimming and see if it makes a difference. I don't know. There's a fish right there. Let's change lures. Let's go to the gold lure. There's a big fish down there that I can see. Just gotta catch him, just like regular fishing. It's like that fish is huge. Why doesn't he like my bait? Okay, so I haven't caught any different fish here. in this body of water. So I think a lot of it really is going to depend on the lures that you're using. If you find a fish you haven't caught yet, it doesn't even give us suggested. I was hoping it would give us a suggested lure to use to catch that fish. It does not. So only what you've already caught, it says what was effective. Okay. So I wish it would tell us what lure would be effective in catching this fish, so that we could build those lures. You know. In the saltwater, I've done no fishing in the saltwater at all. So if we look at the map, we don't even see an area for saltwater. Is that up here, or is that just in a different? Maybe this covers all the different maps, because I don't think we have any saltwater on Olympus that I know of. So I'll mess around with this some more, do some more testing, make some different lures. This rotten meat lure, I've got a lot of rotten meat, lots of fiber. So yeah, I want to catch some of the stuff that I haven't caught before. The reed flower lure is what we're using here. But as far as testing goes, I think I'm catching the same amount of fish, the same type of fish here as I am in my base. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna end this in here. Just kind of a short little new look at the fishing that they added to the game. I like fishing, as I mentioned before. I like fishing in games, so I'm excited and happy that they did this, and got to check out the new tackle box and what that does and how it works. So pretty cool. All right, guys, stay around or stick with me. Again, I'm going to be making a lot more Icarus videos. Come back and see more. If you like this episode, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate each and every that subscribes. Come back and see me for more episodes of Icarus. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.